Ooh-wee, that boy got some nice calves. Who gave you that? Your mama gave you them?
What?
Them nice calves you got.
Man, I've been having them things since I was about 110 pounds.
Since she was 110 pounds.
Shit. Just genetically gifted with those.
Yep, I am not.
Never had to work on them.
So what you're telling me is you was fat when you was 10?
No, I was skinny as fuck. I just had big ass calves.
Then that's real genetics.
Yeah.
Because most of the people you ever see with like real nice calves, they either fat or they was fat.
Yeah. No, I get it, but I'm the opposite.
Yeah, I said it a few times. Best gains I ever made on calves, one set every 2 weeks or so. Just like we're doing now. Like, you know, people always think that there's something magic, like different muscle groups will respond to different things or something. It's like, nah, bro, it's all the fucking same, you know? Intensity. So it is Friday. We trained arms and back on Monday.
Yep. Arm back Monday. Back was smashed for days.
Yeah.
You know, I was surprisingly like really sore.
I told you in your midsection. Yeah, I told you that was going to happen. I was too the session before that, doing that movement. It's that dumbbell row, man.
It had been so long since I did a single.
That dumbbell row. People ask me a lot, you know, like, well, what do you do for your abdominals? Because I have a really good set. Well, one, it's genetic, you know. Two, I lose body fat there pretty early, so they always show real strong. But it's bracing, you know, doing stuff like that, really heavy lifts where you have to keep it all together. The serratus, the obliques.
When you lift heavy, your core's seeing a lot of
absolutely
action.
Yeah, right. And if you wanted them to get better, find a movement that isolates them and fucking do some intense work for them. There's no magic, man. All that, you know, endless sets of leg raises and all that other shit, that'll give you endurance. You know, you'll be really good at doing a bunch of leg raises, but it's not gonna build anything substantial.
You jumping in?
Huh? What's up?
You jumping in with us? We're doing legs. I don't know. Ask Bill. I ain't got a problem.
I think that's pretty close. I think we're approaching the top set there. Did I not write it down? I didn't write it down. Fuck. This gonna be a top set, Josh? Or you doing one more warm up?
I saw Jay Cutler talking about how he did his calf raises, and I kind of tried that too, and I feel it more. What he said is he's all the way at the bottom. He'll come up halfway, a slight pause, and then he'll go up to the top. For some reason, I engage better whenever I try.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think if you're forcing a better contraction at the end, if that's what it takes for you to force the contraction. I've done it that way too. You're talking about like doing it in phases.
Yeah, so
like,
you start here, and then boom.
Yeah, you go from the stretch to here, and then from there to here.
Yeah.
Honestly, man, I don't find much of a difference whether I get that extra stretch or not. Man, the more I'm seeing it talked about, like the whole lengthened partial thing. So when your calf is fully lengthened, fully stretched, that first part of the movement, it really doesn't provide near as much stimulation as the, you know, the 90 to finish. Yeah, so my best gains I got, and I told you I did once every 2 weeks for a year. It was literally a barbell raise off the floor. Like a barbell on my back, feet flat on the floor.
Oh, really? No elevation, nothing?
No heel elevation, no
That was just
added stretch.
I see him, so I tried it, and I guess, like you said, it helps me emphasize that top.
Sure.
That contraction
Right.
at the top. Whatever works, right?
Amen to that. That was it? That was a top set?
No, I thought you said you wanted to go one more.
I said that was on you. I'm gonna do one. I'm not gonna do one more. I'm just gonna go up to 170 and see what I can do. I didn't write down what I did last time. You get so.
This is your finisher?
Yeah, that's gonna be my set. Ooh. Drop set. I hate when plates stick like that. Oh,
There it is. Good. Good, Bill. Come on. Nice.
damn feet ain't right.
Good. Oh boy. Yep. Squeeze it. Good. Good.
So a couple of those reps I went a little lower just so I could bounce back out of it. Normally I would eschew all use of momentum, but on something like this, my lower back's not in a bind, my shoulders aren't in a bind. I'm not in any real risk, so fuck it, roll with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at 170. Now what was you saying? What did Dorian Yates say about training calves? His headphones are on, he's in his set. But what he said was, Mr. Yates said you train them heavy into failure. That's how you get good calves. I'm gonna get over in here, give this man some assistance. It's really important to keep that groove on your foot placement. Don't let little things set you awry, you know, get it back right. Make those reps effective, get them to target where you want. Keep your ankles in a position you want them to be in. See, he likes a two-step. He likes to go stretched, then about up to 90, and through with the contraction. Whereas myself, I like to go to 90, and then just push up through. At the end, when I'm fatigued, I'll get a little bounce out of the bottom, just to help me complete those final reps. Yeah, I can get underneath the pad.
I got nothing left.
Nothing left? All right then, we finished. Just like that then.
Once I get a pump like that, my calves,
They won't even move, huh?
I know whenever I'm done, dude.
Yeah, that's my my biceps are like that, dude. Yeah, so didn't really decide what I want to do. I didn't log any of my lifts the last time I came in, and right now is a season where I'm moving things around. I'm trying to find out what I want to do, so I do want to try to come back to this machine and see if I can do something with a little more knees over toes. I want to find the sweet spot where I want it. I mean, I get knees over toes
Yeah.
way up here on the pad, so there's no reason to force it to be even lower, because then that just, you know, it's all ankles, my ankle mobility really. I don't have to do that. That's plenty deep right there. Honestly, that's pretty good press for quads. Feel my hamstrings real good. I feel my adductors in this. Oh, I think we might run this one.
Where you shooting the work right there? What's your target?
Generally the whole leg. Adductors, quads, hamstrings, they're all pretty big right here for sure. Yeah, I was telling my my training partner that I like to use this mat because I've got this giant indentation on my back that feels better when it's filled in. So this one might be a little big though. And I also don't have to put my feet too low on this machine, it seems like. I still get plenty of knees over toes at the bottom, and this movement feels really good for the entirety of the legs, to be honest. I feel it good in my adductors and my hamstrings and my quads.
This machine's super smooth, man.
See, any lower than that will just be, my ankles will want to kick up, so I'll just keep it here. Good enough warm up for me. Little learning moment for the viewers. See, when you get on a press of any kind like this, it's imperative that you let those knees flare out to the sides of your belly, like you're putting it in the pocket. That's what I call it. That's going to enable you to get really good depth. Not going to get in any kind of a bind. Just feels great. Let you use the entirety of your legs. Everything you want, you get. This will be our second, third set of warm-ups. We were noticing that we really like the way this machine feels today. The adductors are very pumped. So what you may see in the very near future is leg day A and leg day B, where we actually had the isolation for adductors first. But we are really liking this squat press. The owner, Percy, was talking about this machine, and he said if he could build a gym, or if he had to have one leg machine for the rest of his life, I think he said it would be this, or every facility should have one of these.
Yeah, this thing's super smooth.
Something along the lines of, this is the best shit you can get. So, I'll take his word for it for sure. I don't know, I'm gonna do a set without the pad. Kind of felt funny. I thought there was a smaller one.
What?
I wasn't sure that I liked it that much.
Hey, I got a sweatshirt if you want to throw it underneath right here.
I got one too.
Sweatshirt.
Oh no, I don't need that.
It was a thinner pad, a gray one.
Yeah, I thought so. Well, there was one that had red writing on it. I think it was a Rogue pad or something. Whatever.
Right upstairs.
You want to add more to it?
I'm gonna do a little feeler set with this. See how it goes. Real deep. Legs out along the sides of the belly. And drive. And drive. And drive. Feeling light today. But very, very stimulating nonetheless.
Yeah. You can see the legs getting ready to do work.
Oh yeah, they are priming up for sure. I think we'll be at maybe at 8 plates. But you know, that's the difference between what we're doing and what you see most assholes doing when they're doing a leg press. You know, they'll have this machine or any leg press completely loaded to the gills with 15, 20 plates. I already put one on that side.
Yeah, I'll go with 2.
You're gonna go up to 6 aside?
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 6, so you're at 7, huh?
I got 7 here.
Okay.
I don't know if...
So yeah, like I was saying, most people, well, not most, but you see guys that are absolutely loading the shit out of these machines and not getting any range of motion with it. Whereas I was literally bottoming out. You know, I couldn't get any deeper.
I mean, I think everybody's guilty of that at some point, especially early on.
Well, it sure makes you feel good when you see all those plates on the...
ego feeds it, right?
Absolutely.
But once you actually learn how it's supposed to feel and work, you won't start growing. I think we've all been there, though.
Yeah, for sure. We all got pride, you know, we all...
Yeah, it's hard to take the ego out of this.
We all want to feel good about ourselves. So we like to see all that iron on there. You know, even right now, this far in the game as I am, I like seeing all them plates on there. But what's most important is that we'll write this shit down and we'll see that number go up when we come back in and do it again. That's the numbers you should be chasing. Same thing for you. Take that deep breath in. Drive. Do that light, slow 3 count. 3. Boom. Down. 1, 2, 3. Up. At 3, 1, 3. Down. Only want 1 count on the end. Ooh. That should work, it said, big dog? Yeah, it is. Come on, Pamela. I got him. Big breaths in, baby. Come on, breathe. Let's go. All right, that's involuntary slowing. Now, stimulation has just started. Oh yeah, 1 assist. Okay. Big Daddy knew what time it was. He said he was finished. And it's good to be able to know thyself to make them calls. I was prepared to give you 1 extra assisted rep, but judging by the time it takes a man to get out of this fucking thing, that says he was pretty well gone. So this will be movement number 2. I'm gonna finish off the glutes here. Yep, just like that. He was asking me about foot position. He felt that it was better to be further forward on the pad to get the glutes. Really, with this, it's all about just shoving those hips back as far as possible. And you really feel the glutes from there to about there. It's about that middle third. But oh my God, there's nothing that's made my glutes as sore as this thing. So we're gonna go ahead and put this second. And yeah, this will be leg day B. We got leg day A and leg day B. I think that's how we'll run it for a couple months. Oh, shit. Tell you what, my adductors are torched.
Yeah.
There's the glutes. Oh. Ain't gonna take much. Almost set number 2. Feel the set number 2, my boy is putting some fucking weight on there. This dude is stupid strong. There you go, Josh. That's what I want to see, son. That stretch right there and the up. Try not to let that ass roll down, okay, at the bottom. That's enough. Any further than that, you're just dipping. All right? You feel what I'm saying? Your ass was at the very bottom. He was rolling down. Keep it tight. Don't keep it out. You know, when it starts to roll over at the bottom. Too much. Okay. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I keep it back. That's right, man. Kind of funny, but I always said this from day one. Look like a hoe. Stick your ass out. You know? I was for sure feeling at the top on the squeeze, but I wasn't. No, you see, that's the thing, because you was letting go and your hips was rolling. Gotcha. So you wasn't staying in a bind. Keep it. When you keep it, and that's why I said like an RDL, because in an RDL, what? In an RDL, you always got your lats braced, and you got your back braced, and you got your ass sticking out, and you're trying to push your hips back as far as possible. Once you get farther to a certain point, and your ass rolls under, you lose them. You lost the tension. Yeah. Right, so, and that's what I was saying too. It's about here to here, about at that middle third of the rep is where this was fucking plain ugly. Yeah. Oh man, I'm tired. This is gonna fuck me up right here. I gotta get. Well, I felt it, but not as much as I should have. Make sure your mic's sort of pointed up, man. We might be losing you. It's pointed down right now. I don't know what it's gonna sound like. Only probably need to turn them in our top sets where we really either looking down or whatever. This may end up being my working set right here, dog. All right. I'm a weak little. This is heavy, though. This is fucking heavy. Especially if you're gonna do this shit right. Let's go, Bill. Yep. Beautiful. Good. Come on. Good. Drive. Good. Attaboy. Good. Come on, Bill. Squeeze it. Good. Oh my God. You got it, baby. Let's go. Drive. All you. All you, bro. That was form breakdown to the max. Oh shit. Yeah, I think next time I come, I'll probably lighten a little bit just to find my position just a little bit better, but oh my God, I'll report back in 10 minutes. Yeah, my ass is sore. Yeah, that did it. Oh. Well, we lost about 10 minutes of footage due to storage space, the eternal fucking struggle of storage space and data limitations. You know, it makes it that much worse when you've got fucking 2 different levels of storage your phone is constantly annoying you about, which is the backup storage that, you know, your phone has to upload everything to an NSA database that poses and camouflage as a tech company. So you have to worry about that storage space because they want you to pay more money to store that data. Then you got your internal storage space on your hard drive. And yeah, it's a struggle, which I am failing to keep up with. So there's going to be a link below that you can click on, and you can send me money to buy me a 4K camera that I can just set rolling and not have to worry about touching my phone when I train. So yeah, click the link below to get us a camera to film with. Josh has 4 kids, and I have 2, so that's 6 humans that depend on us. And
if you want to count our wives too.
Yeah, and our wives.
It's a lot of people, man.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. There's not much money left over for cameras, so. But yeah, you missed our top set on the lying leg curl. It was absolutely disgusting. We'll do a quick demo just for you guys to see the movement and to get some cues from it, but we did our warm-ups. Like we were saying in the video we missed, that this leg extension may not be a priority. Frankly, our legs are pretty damn tired from what we did. But we don't train but once every 2 weeks for the legs, so I think they can handle it. I don't think it's gonna set us back big time. We just wanna make sure that we can get everything we can out of our quads today. Even still, besides calves, we only had, it'll be 4 movements, counting this hamstring curl, so it's not overkill, but with this kind of effort, you can tell that you're even running the line. You know, that you're playing it close, which is nuts. Because I mean, think of the days we used to do 10 sets of fucking squats, or, you know, 20 set leg day, 30 set leg day, doing a railroad set that would last 5 minutes. But it ain't nothing compares to straight up intensity, babe.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, man. You couldn't train more. We couldn't train more if we wanted to. We try to do this once a week, we'd be blowed out. There you go. And straighten those feet up. Yes, at the bottom, and then flare them out at the end. See the difference? Guide them in. You don't have to tuck them at the bottom, but just kind of like this, brother. There you go. There you go, down. Pull. Remember how we did our skull crushers, right? We don't want to get back to that super compromised position that you got to break out of. Want it right there. There you go. Come on with it, big dog. Come on with it, big dog. Push. That was a slow rep. And I bet he's got 3 more. Yeah. Now, don't you love when they say fucking 1 to 3 reps in reserve? You see, when involuntary slowing started, it slowed down a little, but the rep to follow it was nearly impossible.
Oh, fuck.
And these motherfuckers are out here trying to tell you to count your sets with 1 to 3 reps in reserve. Did you see the difference? I mean, the effort that was required to do that 1 extra rep past just the involuntary slowing. And that wasn't failure. If you're asking motherfuckers to depend on their feelings and perceive their own level of exertion, dude, you couldn't have perceived that next rep after slowing to be that hard. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't quantify that was about to happen.
I couldn't tell you before I got in there.
Right.
I'm gonna do this on this rep.
Yeah, oh, well, RPE, 1 to 3 reps in reserve, that'll be about 6 reps. Or hell, even when you hit that involuntary slowing, you know, it's like you can't anticipate how hard that next rep is gonna be. So the whole scaling and trying to measure your intensity, these guys are all fucking airheads. They're all doing an academic circle jerk, where they all see who finishes last on the biscuit and then they all eat it. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is white coat fallacies to the fullest. These people are not intellectuals. They're just a team who decided that they're going to decide what the general consensus is. There's nothing scientific about that, because even those last 3 reps were so different. They were so different. There's no way you can tell me that that first rep of slowing gave anywhere near the stimulus that that last assisted one did, or the one right after it. And you're talking within 3 reps. So how can you claim to be accurate with that kind of margin of error so that you can then fit to an arbitrary guideline like 8 to 12 or 3 sets like that to produce growth? Stupid.
Nice. Good, Bill. Nice. Get that teardrop. Let's go. Good. All you. Drive. Good. Up. Good. Nice. There it is. Now we work. Squeeze. Right. There. Up. Good. That's it. Let go.
Makes you sick.
That's what you call heavy duty.
That makes you sick. I'll fucking puke. Oh.
Watch the nutsack.
You'll scrape it off. So this will just be a demo set. This is what we missed on the footage. So a couple things to note, like we talked about in previous episodes. Imagining that tibial placement is really important. You want that tibia to be at a 90 to your hips, best you can, which means I'm gonna want that bone pointed at the floor, which means I'm gonna be kind of leading that direction with my toes. What that's gonna do is if I pull my feet out when I'm curling up, I'm gonna be curling with more of the outside of my leg. I wanna curl with the inside. I wanna curl with the weakest part of my hamstring. You know, this is what I wanna build up. I want depth from the back. I want depth in my legs as a bodybuilder. I want separation in my hamstring. So that's what I'm shooting for here on all of your hamstring movements, whether it be the lying leg curl or the seated leg curl like you've seen us do. You want that tibial placement to stay the same. Also, guys, different machines are totally different in terms of how they feel and what loads feel like on them. This machine here goes up to 250 pounds, and I don't know that ever in the course of my bodybuilding career here on this earth that I will get past the 170 on this fucking thing, because 90 pounds feels impossible. Something about this cam, this is nuts. So we're trying to generate as much torque and tension on the muscle as possible. We want the pad behind our feet. This one has an adjustable cam, so you can set the load to, you know, the end range or the beginning range. We're just gonna keep it in the middle, keep it pretty standard. We want the mass of that tension to be in that middle third of the rep. And that's where we're gonna try to get it. So this is just a demo. And so you can look at my small hamstrings and you can talk shit in the comments, look at his back and look how small his hamstrings are. Leg day, bro, DYEL. Maybe if I did another top set. So that's it right there. I'm trying to imagine keeping my toes pointed at the floor best I can. Pulling through my hams, trying not to use my glutes. Oh, that's good. Letting them down, feeling the tension in them, And when I'm controlling that tibial placement, I feel it toward the inside, not toward the outside. If I pull right here, I feel it right there. That's not where I want it. I want it. I can't touch back there, but you know what I mean. You should be able to see it. See, if this was a top set, that's when I'd have started asking for assistance because, frankly, I couldn't feel it at all. See if I can film Josh real quick and see if you guys can get some cues from that. Again, we already did our top set, so this is just extra for you guys. And I can tell that Josh really did benefit from me giving that cue because his hamstrings look, his legs are very wide on that outside, that area that we were talking about, you know, where you would be curling if you let those feet go wide. But where we want it is right here. And that's where he's feeling it. As he goes down slow, you can see the separation here, here, and here. And that's really what we want to look for.
Yeah.
And that was leg day. 4 sets? Yeah.
Something like that.
Something like that. Doesn't take much.